Hello, my name is Francesca. Today I'm going to walk you through connecting your Google account to NMR Analytics, but today's video will show an error when connecting Google Search Console, and we will troubleshoot that error to show how to successfully connect it. As I've mentioned in other videos, to kickstart this process, you will receive an email invitation from your marketing specialist inviting you to connect your Google account. Inside that email, there will be a suggested Google account to connect. This is the Google account that we have on file for your store, but not necessarily the Google account that you need to use. As mentioned in other videos, whatever Google account you do choose to connect, it will eventually need to have access to Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and Google Business Profile in order for you to fully connect to NMR Analytics. For the purposes of today's video, I'm going to use a different email address than the one that is suggested. It is one that I know for sure does not have access to Google Search Console so that we can show what that error looks like and how to troubleshoot it. So let's get started. I'm going to click Connect Your Google Account from the invitation email and select the Google account that I want to move forward with. Now, obviously, this is a very important step. You want to make sure you are selecting the correct account. This is the account that was suggested in the email, but it is not the account I'm going to use for today's exercise, so I'm going to select a different one. Now, my screen is going to look a little bit different than yours, and I do apologize for that. I've done some previous testing with this account, so I've already accepted the permissions. The screen that you will see will have 6 line items. The first 3 will automatically be checked by default for you. You do need to check the remaining 3 boxes that should appear unchecked for you. That is mentioned in this email here. Please be sure to check those unchecked boxes before hitting continue. But once you're all set, hit continue, and you will be brought to this dashboard that says, hey, Google Analytics looks good. Google Business Profile looks good, but there is an error with Google Search Console. Just want to quickly mention, if you did think you selected an account that did already have Google Search Console access, and once you get in here, you realized, oh, I didn't mean to click that Google account, you can simply hit try a different account. It will bring you back to the Google login page where you can select a different account. I do want to leave this account on file, so I am going to move forward with attempting to get Google Search Console access from the Google account that I did choose. So I just quickly want to mention, we do suggest that if you already have a Google Search Console account connected to your domain that has been verified, that you do try to go through some steps to get access to that original account. That is going to be a little bit of trial and error. It might be a little bit of logging in and out of a few different accounts, like you may have to do, on other platforms. But we do recommend starting there first. If you ultimately decide, you know what, I cannot find this Google Search Console account and I need to just start over, I want to make a new one, you can click Fix This, and it will bring you to an overview for Search Console. One of the articles in here is setting up a new Search Console account. When you click on that, there are steps here that will show you how to create a Google Search Console account from scratch. But for the purposes of this video, I was able to find the Google Search Console account. And upon logging in, what I'm going to do is scroll down to the left-hand side and click Settings. I'm then going to select Users and Permissions. So I can see that there are 2 accounts connected to the Google Search Console account, and one of them is not the account that I selected. So the account that I selected will need to be added as a user. So I'm going to go ahead and select the blue Add User button in the upper right-hand corner. I am going to type in the Gmail account. And you do need to choose between full or owner access. Just want to quickly mention, you can have multiple owners on an account. So selecting owner would not replace any current owners. It would just add an additional owner. But you can choose between owner or full, and that decision is ultimately up to you. I'm going to go ahead and select owner. for this exercise and click add. I do see myself now added as an owner to this Search Console account. There is not an invitation that I will receive that I need to accept anything. This automatically happens by default. If I head back to the dashboard, I should be able to refresh and see now that Google Search Console has successfully been connected. If you run into any issues or if you have any additional questions, please feel free to submit a support ticket. Thanks.